Hello. All right. Hey, I got it here. Had to unplug the mic from the computer. How about that? Don't never know. Don't never know about this stuff. So hello everybody. I'm getting ready here. I'm getting a cigarette on that. Getting straightened out. Trying to mute the TV. It ain't working too good. I need like 3 or 4 secretaries to help me. So is this the end for Stephen, or will he be back? Hello there, Miss Betty, Miss Beverly, Miss Hazel, Miss Nancy, Miss Cajun Mom. I got a video for y'all today. I got plenty of stuff to tell you. You know, if I think hard, I can think of something to say. Hello there, Miss Della. I don't think I called you out. But hey, T, and hello to everybody. Oh, hey, we'll give it a couple of minutes and I'll just tell everybody hello, and it is a wonderful day. And hey, did I say hey to you there, Miss Teresa? The way, Miss Judy. And hello to everybody. And I got some stuff to tell y'all. Hey, Bonnie. Stephen ain't going nowhere. And how did he go? You know, like when you, hey, that chat, you know, like when you make fun of somebody, you know, you make them stronger. At least you do, me. Like if you laugh at his boat tearing up, you know, there's something really good come out of this, y'all. Say, well, hell, do you get that, Danny? How is it possible anything good come out of his motor messing up? And I didn't get to watch him this morning. I don't know what all he said, you know. So I'm gonna backtrack a minute. You know, we was all watching. Most of us. We was all watching whenever he was up there at the lake. And he wasn't cutting that motor no slack. He had it wide open. And he was keeping it there. Hello, DeSoto. You know what I mean? I knew what he was doing, y'all. But why was he out there like a madman, holding the pedal down to the floor, burning rubber and eating dust? Why was he doing that? If that motor was going to break, he wanted it to break yesterday. And he was wanting to know, is this motor going to let me down? Now, hey, Dan. So let me tell you something, hey, Josh. Let me tell you something. Them motors are made to run wide open like that. It won't hurt them. They made for that. Them motors are high performance motors. Every one of them. Y'all got me? He was trying to make it break. You know what I'm talking about? Well, hell over there, USS Liberty. You know what I mean? He wasn't actually, hey there, Miss Hill. Hey, you know, he wasn't going crazy, y'all. He was trying to see if the motor was going to hold up. You see what happened? Now, let me tell you the good that come out of this. Say, Danny, how in the hell can anything good come out of that boat motor tearing down? And after all he's been through, and me, sweating, worrying with it, checking this, checking that, testing this, changing props, doing everything, setting the timing. Does anybody know what good come out of that? Can anybody tell me what good come out of it? Yep, yeah, I heard Dolly died too. I seen on TV. Can anybody tell me what good come out of all that he done? And then the motor laid him down. Now, I ain't gonna give y'all long then the answer now. But I'm gonna see if anybody is. David said, I can tell. Jamie, you ain't got no mic. Let me give you one. The motor ain't okay, bun. Hey, he run the hell out of that boat yesterday and the motor messed up. And I mean like it can't be repaired unless you rebuild a motor. He got back to the boat ramp. Yeah, he did. Hey, y'all ain't even close, y'all. Hey, well, Tammy says she only knows because she heard me talking about it. All right, so here's what good come out of it, y'all. And see, I've been knowing this stuff for a while. Stephen don't know it like I do, the boat motor stuff. He spent $1,000 on a junk motor, and now he knows how to work on them. He knows how to test a stator. He knows how to test a trigger. He knows how to test the coils. He knows how to test a power pack. He knows how to check the compression. He knows how to do carburetors. He knows about propellers now. What a difference they make. And he's got a lot of living left, y'all. You know what I mean? He went to school in 1 month. The School of HODGES, boat motor school. Hey, he knows how to read the meter. He knows how to find out what all the parts are supposed to read. He knows how to tell if they are good or if they're bad. He knows how to use the DVA adapter. And you can't, he's got it now. I wish that had happened to me whenever I was 20. Except, you know what, y'all? It did happen. What, Tim? With what? Oh, a hot rod. Hey, it happened to me with a boat motor too, Tim. Hey, y'all, I mean, I had this, yeah, hey, y'all, he's got a head full of knowledge now. Or he ain't never got to take a boat to, over there to Dublin to get it fixed. And there's a tech that watches, and he called Stephen up and talked to him. And he told Stephen a bunch of stuff. And will he be back? Yeah, he'll be back, y'all. Yeah, he'll be back. So that motor, hell, I reckon I ain't even told y'all the good news. Let me see. Oh, give me a second. And I know it just tickled folks, you know. Damn, what the world? Hey, just give me a second, y'all. Got a lot more to tell you and a lot more to show you. I promise you I do. All right, I got it. I got it. Take me 1 second to pull it up. All right. That's the boat there that me and him went and got yesterday. That boat's at my house. I says, huh? You can have this motor. I get me a nug. That thing's sitting right out here in my backyard. Oh, a damn Ranger. He said, you know what, Daddy? He said it's too nice a boat to take the motor off of. So is he quitting? Is he quitting? Them haters don't want to be celebrating a little bit too soon, y'all. He is not quitting. He's looking right now, y'all. Same way as me, I was. Except I was just kind of playing around. But he's looking. He ain't going nowhere. And yeah, I think it is a nice boat. And I got a deal on that boat now. And let me move this down a little bit. Look like I'm looking down at the boat, don't I? Yeah. Hey, yeah, that listen at it, y'all. That motor, as I had all the paperwork done on it, like since it was bought. Then let me mute the TV again. So let me kind of tell you the story. This man I bought it from, he had a cousin or something other. It bought all that brand new. And I think he died or something other. And then the man that I bought it from, he bought it. He bought that from him. The whole outfit. All right? But the man that I bought it from, he bought it to give to his daddy. All right? His daddy passed away, and the wife had it. The wife said, "Son, come get this boat." And he got the boat back. Give to him. So if he sold it for $500, he was making money. It was given to him. Y'all got me? So, you know, if you look, I play it again. Watch this garage he's got, y'all. Watch that garage there. I had to watch it with you. I'm gonna show you something here. What he's got in the shop. You know what? It ain't there. He's got a hot rod, y'all. Hey, thank you, Bumpy Noggin. He's got a, like one of them 65 Mustangs or something other. 68. You know how crazy people is about that. And that's what he's working on. And he has a job. He don't get home to 5:30. He works 5 days a week. And when he's off of work, he wants to piddle with that restoring that car. Now I seen it. We seen it when we was there yesterday. And he's got it about halfway through with it, look like to me. But anyway, he said, he just didn't want the boat no more. Said he didn't fish no more. And believe it or not, y'all, there's people that don't really care about fishing. Get up here where I can see the chat. And he brung out a box out that garage. And he's got all new instruments that's on the dash. All new. Let me see if it shows them here. I think it does. Yeah, see that? He's got every one of them in a box that he ordered. The original clusters. He's that kind of person. When I called him up, me and Tammy could tell him. Hey, Stephen checked everything out. It's got to be done just like Stephen's boat. It's got to be put out there in the water and drive it. Make sure everything's all right. Oh, we done all we could do. It's got a motor cover, and he kept it under a boat cover. That boat hadn't been out in the rain. It's got new carpet and the upholstery was done a couple of years ago. And I'll tell y'all what William told me, y'all, just the other day. So say you buy a boat for $2,000 that needs all the seats redone. William told me he just done one for somebody, and it was $2,500. Put new carpet and fixed all the seats, done everything, It was $2,500. So if you got a pretty good deal on a boat that's $2,000, and then you went and got $2,500 worth of inside done, see, there's a bunch of them on there that need the seats redone and everything. You don't want to mess with that, boy. I'm telling you. Miss Tammy, get your sunglasses and Coca-Cola and jump in the boat. All right, boy, man, let me tell you something. Stephen went to the lake yesterday. He filled his truck up with gas 3 times. He filled it up when he went to the lake. He filled it up before we left Dublin. We went up there around Atlanta. He filled it up coming home. I mean, I probably need to give him some more money for gas. I give him $80. And probably need to give him more. And look here, son, we wore out. We wore out. So, if you watch Stephen, he bought a battery charger that's about $400. But it'll charge a bunch of batteries at one time. That boat's got that. It's in there, like professionally mounted. You know what else it's got? Power steering. I said, Stephen, ain't all that stuff worth something? He said, yeah. That boat's got power steering. Trolling motor.
Laying out there waiting on my boat, and I went out there and washed his butt off.
Me and Tammy did walk outside a while ago and plug that battery charger in. And Stephen's trying to find a motor. So, the one that, and hey y'all, they out there that like was wishing him bad luck. I mean, they might be celebrating a little bit too soon. Those boats are not cheap, especially with the extra. Hey, you got that right, boy. And like I say, I mean, I got to get out there and hold mine wide open. Same way Stephen done. You know, I mean, if I can. Because, I mean, it probably run about 70 or 75 miles an hour. That motor on that particular boat. But yeah, I was going to let Stephen have it, y'all. And I was just going to get me a nud. He said it's too nice to take off. You know, and y'all, you know, we all of us that seen that. Is it raining, David? You know, we all wish we could just buy him a brand new one. You know, most of us. He wasn't crying in the boat, though. Well, I seen somebody say that, you know. And I didn't say nothing about him crying, but I heard him talking about, you know, like when the boat started going slow. He was sweating. He said he was about to burn up. He's wiping that sweat from around his eyes. I don't think he'd cry about no boat motor. I've had the same. Hey, I've done that, boy. I had a boat motor. Hey there, Miss Pamela and Denise. I had this boat motor, y'all, and I don't know why. I don't remember why I had to buy another boat and motor. Now, I wasn't buying another boat. I was buying the motor that's on the boat. The boat just come with it. So I was actually buying the motor, and I bought it cheap enough, you know. You really can get a boat and motor about the same price as you can buy a motor for. I don't know why that is. But I went and bought this boat from a man that passed away. I brung it home, put it on my boat, took it to the river, and it blowed up. First time out, it blowed up. I know why it did. I do now. That motor was on a real big old boat. And I put it on a little aluminum boat, and it was turning too many RPMs. I didn't know that then. I was young. Boy, I was pissed. And done spent the money, you know what I mean? Done bought it with hard money, boy. I got home. I got out there and undone that motor, undone the cables. I picked that motor up off of that boat and held it straight up over my head and slammed it on the ground just as hard as I could slam it. Then went and bought another. So let me tell you something, y'all. People picking at me when I started in the roofing business is what made me strong. They didn't know that. Hell, I didn't even know about that kind of thing. I told my sister-in-law I was going into the roofing business, and she didn't wait 5 minutes to start laughing. She busted out laughing. That's how damn funny it was that I was going to go into the roofing business. And it wasn't just her, y'all. It was everybody but Tammy. But they didn't know Danny Hodges like they thought they did. And they made me so damn determined they wouldn't have nothing stop me. This has been done to Stephen. I give him my boat. I give him the whole damn boat. I give him the motor. And, you know, some of y'all would too, you know. Some of the women would too. You know, if you could, you know. So all the haters, you better laugh now. While you can. Laugh whenever I put the video on there tomorrow night and he's out there in the pontoon boat. And say, well, why don't he just use yours? Hell, I would let him use mine. But he's got the live scope on that, on his stuff. It ain't on mine. And it's pretty good bit of stuff to hook up too, you know. So it ain't really a simple thing just to take his live scope and put it on my boat. I mean, it takes 3 or 4 hours. Then, in case you don't know, now here's what he done. He went and bought the live scope a while back, you know, y'all remember. And I said, hey, Steve, you already got the monitor. Go buy the other stuff that don't cost that much and put it on the other boat. And you can take the monitor if you want to take this boat or you want to take the other boat. Just put the monitor on the other boat. So he's got it where he can use either boat and have the live scope. Hey, yeah, I mean, yeah, hey, y'all, with this used boat motor stuff, I seen that, Pamela. There are no promises and there are no guarantees. Steven's a cool kid. He wants a bass boat for fishing tournaments, and that's okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I heard he had a video made about him. And, you know what I mean? They don't know what they done. You know what I mean? People are laughing in my face and laughing at me about going in the roofing business. They don't know what they done. They don't know what they done. And hell, I mean, if it wasn't for that, hey, Brett, if it wasn't for that, y'all, I mean, I might have just went on out of the roofing business because it was tough. It wasn't easy. And I did, and I didn't go into instant business right at first. But I found this builder that built houses. And they had an office in 5 locations in the state of Georgia. And man, they was selling the hell out of houses. Hey, I might be in Macon one day roofing a house. I might be in Augusta the next. He had a bunch of carpenter crews. He didn't have one carpenter crew. He had a bunch of them. Enough they kept me busy. He was selling so many houses, he kept me busy roofing them houses. Hey, I done it for a while. But I put me some signs on my truck. Hodges Roofing Company. I had my phone number on it. They laughed about that too. And that phone started ringing, boy. Just from having signs on my truck, that phone started ringing. Somebody seen me in Augusta and called me from Augusta. And everywhere, y'all. I mean, everywhere. They will find out, won't they, Miss Helen? The worst thing you can do to somebody, if you don't want them to succeed, the worst thing you can do is have a good time at their expense. They're bad luck. And I know it sounds bad, y'all, saying there's something good come out of it. But he has boatman of knowledge now that he would have never got. And if something happened to me, you know what I mean? He'd be lost. I started in the roof business when I was about 20. And Rick, when I quit, Tim, I give the business to my son. It's longer than 30 years, Timmy.
I said over 30 years.
It's probably like close to 40 years.
You
And
quit roofing when you were 6 years old. We'll get before then.
but anyway, hey y'all, we had everything paid for. We ain't never, you know, for it, me and Tammy learned about borrowing money from the bank a long, 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 long time ago. So me and Tammy, we ain't had no payments in 35 or 40 years, y'all. A hell of a long time. And Tammy made good out there where she worked at. And she wanted me to quit and just stay home and do shit like scratch her back and like tell her how good she looked on Sunday morning. And Hey, I mean, I quit. And I gave the business to Stephen. And I told Tim, I said, well, you know, 'cause I made a lot of money, y'all. I mean, there ain't no doubt about it. I'll just tell you straight. I told Tim, I said, wait, you know, what we gonna do about if I quit? She said, the Lord will provide. And hell, we ain't missed a lick, y'all. We ain't missed a lick. We still ain't missed a lick. And I ain't bragging, I'm just telling you the story. I still got the video I'm gonna show y'all. But yeah, I mean, that motor was given to him. He didn't buy it. Hey, it cost him $1,000, y'all. But he knows how to work on boat motors now. And he would have never done it. And it was too bad that the motor blowed up. That's too bad. But what I'm saying is there's still something good come out of it, you know? He would have never stopped and learned all that. And you know what, y'all? He don't even need my help no more. How about that? He don't even need my help no more. So I'd say that's a good $1,000 spent. Very good. They don't many people know about this stuff, y'all. That boat motor stuff. I don't hardly nobody know about that stuff. Now, I can make a video and explain it about each thing. And you know what people tell you? They'll say, oh, hell, I've been on all that. Right after they heard you say the video. That's the way it was about antennas. People don't know shit about no antenna neither. But after they watched the video, oh, hell, I've been on that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. So I made this video for nothing. I bet you Channel Master knows my name. I taught millions of people how to make antennas. Millions, yeah. Does Channel Master know my name? They know my name, yeah. Not that Danny Hodges again. We got to get him off of YouTube. He's telling everything he knows. And I was. And I was smiling when I was riding to the bank. How about that? I mean, but like, everything I'm talking about here, hey, Macredo, everything I'm talking about here, is actually pretty simple stuff. Hey, why you think everybody disliked Jeff Gordon? Everybody knows who Jeff Gordon is. He was a winner, y'all. And he outdone all the men's hero, Dale Earnhardt. Oh man, they couldn't stand him. He was a winner. So I'm hate the motor tore up. But I'm glad it cost him $1,000 to get that motor running. I'm glad. How about that? Antenna guy went nuts about VHF and the ultimate antenna brought in VHF for me. It did for everybody. Hey, brother love. Yeah, I'm that antenna guy. I mean, man, he ain't. Everything ain't in a book. Yeah, I always. What Brett's talking about there? What Brett's talking about is, uh, they said my antenna wouldn't get VHF, and hell, it will too. That summer gun wasn't no junk, boy. It was the real deal, and it was made right. It was made where it'll last a lifetime. All the parts I use zinc screws. Won't rust. And I use lifetime material. And anyway, y'all, them antenna people, them channel masters, they didn't make no video agging me on. Saying I knew you wouldn't make it. They shut the hell up. Matter of fact, I shut them all up. Hell no, just let Danny go on. Don't make fun of him. Let him go on. Because you don't do nothing. I make sparks slide down my backbone, making fun of me. I believe I might be worse than most, you know. Y'all got me. Now, I told you I got a video for you. And I do. I hate that being a winner. I hate that's bad news.
I'm late ain't I know what fun.
Look at the TV. Look at that, Tim. It ain't showing that video. I might have to show you another one. Hey, y'all, I pulled it up, but it ain't showing the video. So I have to do it another way. You know, like, I hate, like, the way I'm talking. I hate that bothers people, boy. And I know it does. I know it does. You know, some people. But I ain't to lay down and roll over tap. All right, now, come on now. So, I mean, for some reason, I had to put it in my thing where I edit videos. Boy, this here's a story now. I have to tell you about it. Oh, let me play it. All right, watch this, y'all. Look at the river. And the reason that's kind of shaking some is I got it like that on purpose. You say, there ain't no way you got it where it shakes on purpose. I do too, y'all. I can put it on where it'll do in real smooth time, but I can edit so fast. I need it like that. Look at the boat landing. Look at the boat landing, man, at the sportsman club. Let me zoom that in for you there a little bit. So let me tell y'all, man, you ain't gonna believe this. And some of you seen it, I reckon. But hey, I mean, I reckon it might have been 3 weeks ago or something. I went down there to the river to learn the river. It was low and clear, you know, like just recap the river. And I went down there with my little cameras and I filmed it. Filmed the river, filmed the rocks, filmed the logs. It probably up to your waist. But you can't go nowhere, Pam. All right, and I rode down there to the sportsman club, which is right here, yo. And I made a video. I said, I don't know what the hell the sportsman club gonna do. I said, it looks like to me there's sand that's washing down this bank. And if it's done all this after 500 million years, you think it's gonna change? I put it on Facebook saying I don't know what they're gonna do. And I was also saying there's supposed to be a fishing tournament this Saturday. I said, I don't know where you're gonna put in at, but you ain't gonna put in here. And it pissed a bunch of people off that I told the truth. About the river. I mean, if you can't put your boat in, I mean, what the hell? You know what am I supposed to say? I put that video on Facebook. It got 10,000 views. You may play the rest of it. People was freaking out. Danny told the truth about the river. What we gonna do now?
Lord, work it out.
So I just found this out yesterday. Tammy don't even know about it. I ain't told her about it. Somebody from Dublin called them up at Lake Sinclair. They ought to thank me for making the video. Told them they was having a fishing tournament, and it was actually a fishing tournament for Dina's grandson. You know that
Oh,
Colton that You know, it was that fishing tournament. Somebody called up there and Lake Sinclair let water loose for that tournament. So the river did come up and people was able to use the landing. I still told the truth. Look at it. So what, Tammy?
That was mighty good of them to do that.
But look at it now, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Me and Tammy, we can take the camper down there to the sportsman club right now. But we can just go out there and set the camper right now. And that's what you're going to be doing. Ain't no need to take no boat down there. Unless you just set in that little hole right there. Throw you a spinner across the beach. I might ought to do that, you know. Yeah, it'll come up in the wintertime. But that right there is a problem from hell, son. And that and that sand right there ain't fitting to go nowhere, y'all. No time soon. This time next year, y'all, I can show you this same video. And it's probably ain't gonna see a mud hole out there. Why do people get mad about you telling the truth, y'all? Can anybody answer that for me? Why do the truth make people mad? Because they can't take it. That Melissa friend, she'll speak up. I heard somebody told me Melissa friend was outspoken. That's all right to be outspoken, Melissa. I'd rather know the truth. Yeah. Hey, people will get pissed off at you telling. I mean, it bothers them. But I mean it. You know what I mean? It's like that, boy. You know what I mean? I see it, you know. Y'all, I mean, I see it a lot, you know. So, hey, tomorrow night, I'll be filming the tournament again. Stephen will be in the pontoon boat. But like and I don't know that pontoon boat, I mean, it'll run on pretty good. It's got a 130 horse motor on it. It'll run on pretty good, but like for them tournaments, y'all, you need a boat that'll get down and go. Because, you know what I mean? Time matters out there in the lake. So, like, you know, well, when he won the tournament, he was fishing in the pontoon boat. And I know where he's at, but like, you just have to believe me. He was about 5 or 6 miles from where he put in at. And he caught them fish. Then he had to ride 5 or 6 miles, you know, to the weigh-in. Let me tell you something now. Now, how far is 5 or 6 miles if you got a boat that'll run 70 miles an hour, see? It ain't very far. And that's, you know, that's what you need, you know. You need a motor that'll go anywhere you want to go. And you ain't got a bunch of riding time. 'Cause that spinner being in the water is precious time. You know, on that tournament, he lost 45 minutes. And then he lost another, you know, I mean, probably 45 minutes riding to the weigh-in. And then when they went up there to the weigh-in, he had to ride 5 or 6 miles back. So see, that's the big deal about the bass boat. You know, with the big motor. And it's even a little more than that, y'all. Y'all say this is stupid. Hey, I know y'all gonna say this is stupid. But like it's real. Say what if you already got a spot picked out you want to go to? And somebody else has that same spot picked out. But they outrun you to the spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what them big motors is all about. Outrunning everybody. And that boat that Stephen had, the boater that blowed up, it should have been faster. I think we could have made it faster if it hadn't blowed up. I do think we could have. Came and called up Stephen, tell him to come move my boat back under that shelter good with his buggy. Want my boat getting wet? I don't like my boats getting wet, Tim. So there it is, y'all. The truth, usually as I tell it.
just about to go do it.
Hey, Tim, go out there and put the cover on it.
I'm not doing it unless you go with me.
Hey, Tim, I'm making a video here.
There's a camera out there, they can watch us.
I can't carry the camera out there because I'm on the computer, Tim.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that big motor business is all about, y'all. On them bass boats. That and I got, if it does like it's supposed to do, that's it'll part the water now. But I mean, we just got to get out there and run it. I was too tired today. Hey, boy, that was rough riding up there, way up there. We rode past Six Flags over Georgia. And then it was another 45 minutes. Then.
you went all them drums.
Yeah. Boy, Stephen didn't want to go. And I said, hey, we making pretty good time, Stephen. He drives about 80 or 90 miles an hour, All that riding well, where you at? Hey, you ain't heard the bad part there, Bumpy. I said, hey, Stephen, we making pretty good time. And then we got to Atlanta. I said, oh, hell. If I'd have known this right here, I would have stayed at home and got Tammy to go. Hey, boy, pull up 10 foot and stop. Pull up 10 foot and stop. Stephen said, what the hell's all these people on the road for? You remember when I told you about the first thunderstorm, don't you, Tammy?
Yes, Dan, yes.
And girl, you ain't put my cover over my boat. Hey, you can put a bedspread on, can't you? If I get stuck in the car, I have to go to the restroom every time. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, boy, you couldn't pay me to do that, y'all.
What did I get up to?
Go cover the boat up.
I did not.
Oh no, I took the wrong exit ahead to Florida, getting lost in Atlanta. Hey, boy, look here, boy. Hey, I was looking at the same map as Stephen. He had his phone up there, He's pretty damn sharp now, He didn't mess up one time. He didn't mess up not one time. I said, ain't you supposed to turn back there? He didn't mess up one time. He's pretty sharp. That's what we got our youngins for, When you get too old. Hey, look here, boy, he was on top of everything now. Damn cars cutting out across in front of you. I don't know how many of you live in big cities. Atlanta is definitely an adventure like Houston. Steven says, see that car right there, that. He said, you know how many times that car's done changed lanes? I said, how many? Because I ain't seen it change the lane the first time. He said, every 5 minutes. And after 30 minutes, they still over the other side of us. Hey, I said, if I lived up here, I said, I guarantee you, I get in a fight every day. Because they used to do that in Dublin every once in a while. Driving that dump truck. Hey, people like, man, that dump truck be loaded down, boy. And people that like this all of a sudden hit the brakes real fast. I'm talking about this terrible, y'all. But anyway, I told Stephen, I said, when you find like a good deal, you just gotta go. Or either not go. That man put it on the boat by himself, Tim. Tammy says she can't put the cover on by herself, y'all. And I mean, look here. She wants me to go help her put the cover on the boat. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her, y'all. Y'all, I mean, I ain't getting on here to aggravate nobody. But videos like this right here does. But I ain't never been no loser. And I'm not gonna act like a loser. So people like me better. And I'm not gonna get on here and act like I'm broke as hell to make somebody that's broke feel better. And I mean, that's how it is. I know a lot of people don't like this kind of video right here, but this is the way it is. Hey, I love you too, there, Bumpy. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go out there and it's about to rain here. We didn't heard it thundering. Go out there and help Tammy put that cover on under the boat. Wait, it's a pretty long boat, and it ain't backed under the shelter real good. When we got out of that vehicle, we was tired, boy. Hey, I ate and boy, I was asleep in just a few minutes. And I'm still, I mean, I still ain't wanting to go out there and mess with the boat, We'll go out there tomorrow and I get Tim to check everything out. Hey, y'all, I want to thank y'all for everything. Hey, y'all. Hey, just thank you for everything. We see y'all next time. Bye-bye, y'all.